New York at night has a way of holding your secret. From above, the city looked peaceful, lights stretching endlessly, cars moving like quiet promises, everything calm until you remember what lives inside people. She sat there in the jazz bar long after the music had softened, the kind of silence that doesn't come from the room, it comes from inside you. Marcus sat across from her, waiting, watching. She didn't rush her words. I apologized to Daniel today, she said gently. Marcus leaned back slightly, surprised but not shocked. He had always known this moment would come. Maybe not today, but soon. He deserves that, she continued. Not because I want him back, not because I owe him love, just because I hold him honesty. Her fingers traced the rim of the glass on the table, absent-minded, careful, controlled. And Marcus, she paused, looked at him properly this time. I think it's best we end this too. There was no anger in her voice, no drama, just clarity. Marcus didn't speak immediately. He studied her the way a photographer studies light, trying to understand what changed. Did I do something wrong? He asked quietly. She shook her head. You didn't. That's the problem. You're a good man, and I met you at the wrong time in my life. The jazz music swelled faintly in the background, a saxophone crying softly somewhere behind them. I don't want to keep collecting emotions I haven't healed from, she added. I don't want to stand in front of someone new while still cleaning up what I left behind. Marcus exhaled slowly. There was disappointment there, but also respect. I appreciate the honesty, he said. She gave a small smile, the kind that carries gratitude and goodbye at the same time. They sat a little longer, not as lovers, not as almost lovers, just two people who met, shared a moment in life, and knew when to release it. When she finally stood up to leave, Marcus didn't try to stop her. Some connections are meant to be remembered gently, not held tightly. Outside, the city air wrapped around her like a quiet welcome. Taxis, laughter, music spilling from somewhere down the street. Yet inside her, everything had slowed. For the first time in weeks, her chest felt less crowded. She crossed the street alone, not lonely, just alone, and there is a difference. By the time she reached her apartment, the night had settled fully. Inside, the silence greeted her, warm light, city skyline glowing through the wide windows. The kind of home that feels peaceful when your mind finally is. She dropped her bag gently, removed her shirt, let the day fall off her shoulders piece by piece. Standing by the wardrobe, she changed into something softer, comfort over appearance, peace over impression. a silk rope wrapped around her like a quiet exhale. She moved to the living room and sat for a moment, phone in hand, no messages she needed to send, no explanations left, just space. And for once, space felt good. Later, in the bedroom, she changed into nightwear, simple, elegant, something that belonged only to her. She sat at the edge of the bed, staring into nothing in particular, not replaying the past, not predicting the future, just sitting in the present. That alone was new. The bathroom light glowed softly as she stepped inside. Warm steam began to rise, water running gently. Under the shower, she closed her eyes, not to escape, to release. Everything heavy from the past few weeks washed away slowly. Apologies said, attachment ended, expectations put down. For the first time, she wasn't choosing between two men. She was choosing herself. And strangely, that didn't feel lonely. It felt like freedom. When she stepped out later, wrapped in quiet and warmth, the city still shimmered behind her windows, alive as always. But inside her, everything had finally become still. Episode 6. Episode 3 wasn't about heartbreak, it was about clarity. And that very fateful day, Maria gained clarity. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more of these amazing stories. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Have an amazing day ahead or night. Mwah.